Hi everyone, I'm April and you're watching the Tangled Cat Speaks, and this is episode number 29. So I'm sorry that today is Monday and I didn't get to a video yesterday on Sundays like I usually do. I had worked 8 days straight and yesterday was my first day off in 8 days and I was exhausted and I just wanted to sleep in. And sleeping in really, it really helped. I needed that extra few hours of just doing nothing, absolutely nothing. And then I did spend the afternoon, super excited because I was going to a concert last night. It was for Pentatonix. I think I mentioned that I adore them, and I went to go see them last night with my son. It was, oh, we had so much fun. But I did sleep in a lot and it was definitely very much needed. And like I said, I spent the afternoon fangirling and getting so excited about the concert. So that's why I didn't upload a video last night. So here I am today. It's Monday morning. My eyes are a little bit red because of allergies. But we've also got, unfortunately, we've got some fires going on around here in different parts of New Mexico. So the air is filled with smoke and it's just really playing games with my eyes. So prayers to everyone and anyone who may who may be affected by these fires, not just here in New Mexico, but anywhere that this dry season and super high heat is causing some of these fires to pop up and do some damage around homes and property and all of that stuff. So prayers to everyone for that. So my eyes are very red and I apologize. So I wanted to start off with something silly and wonderful, and I love it. I believe that a while back I mentioned that a lot of times when I buy yarn, it's usually the color that draws me in, but sometimes it's the name. I had to do this. I had to do this, and I'm sorry. I just got it in the mail a little bit ago, and I haven't opened it yet, so it's crinkly. I'm taking it out of the package now, and this was a yarn that I had gotten off of Etsy. Sorry, she attached a pin here, so I'm gonna try to take it off so I can read the card. It's Twin Mommy Twin Mommy Creations on Etsy. Oh, I can't get the pin off. Okay, there we go. So this is the card, and this is the little pin that she put on there. And that is totally going to make sense in just a second. I saw this yarn, shoot, where was it? It was on one of the threads on Ravelry, and I actually think it was one of the Grocery Girls Sock Bash threads. And I saw this and I ran over to Etsy, and had to go get it because the name is amazing. Twin Mommy Creations. This is 80% superwash merino, 90% nylon, 435 yards on 113 grams. Are you ready for this? Because I love it. Okay, so here is the skein. Beautiful grays, like a medium tonal gray with speckles, with speckles of red splashed everywhere. And this is the name. It's called You're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat. I'm sorry. I love the original Jaws, and that is the best name for a yarn ever. And now, looking at the color after you've seen the name, it's kind of gruesome. I love it so much. Oh my goodness, that is one of my favorite movies. Oh, I love it. I love it. There's that scene in the middle, like towards the end. The whole movie is just like this big build up, but there's that part at the end where they're comparing scars on the boat, and you know, they're just comparing all of their wounds, and they start singing, and I love that song. It gets stuck in my head. Show me the way to go home, boom, boom. I'm tired and I want to go to bed. I'm sorry. I love that movie, and this yarn made me truly, truly happy. So thank you, Twin Mommy Creations on Etsy, for making my day. So there's my geek moment for the day. As you can see, I'm in another place in my house. I'm trying to figure out the best place to podcast, and I think this is going to give me the best lighting, because from over here I've got a skylight in my bathroom, so there's a lot of natural light coming from there. I've got 2 big windows over here, and I've also got a lamp on. The rest of my house is painted rather darkly. When I moved in, you know, I've got in the living room, one wall is like this dark forest green, another wall is like a burnt orangey color. And so everything in there feels warm and cozy, but the color does not show anything that I put on camera true. So I'm in here trying to figure this out, and we're having to readjust to my sunroom. I've still got so much. I think that's the last room that I've got left that I need to unpack, so it is a disaster area in there. So I'm here, and you can see this is some of my yarn. I've actually got, it's a really long closet, and this shot here is maybe about 1/3 of my closet, and there's yarn like this all the way across that shelf. And then there's shelves behind me here. There's another set of shelves on the other end. Yeah, all full of yarn. That was like the first thing that I unpacked when I moved in. I had to get my yarn organized before anything else. So I also got some other yarns. A while back I ordered from, excuse me, Lucky Violet, and she does packaging so pretty. I ordered 2 skeins, and they look similar, but they're actually different. But I love her packaging. These little mesh bags, so pretty. And my goodness, I don't know, she's like the skein winder queen, because look at how tight and compact that skein is. Like, it's crazy. They are just so perfect the way that they're twisted. Not that there's anything wrong with this, but my goodness, she gets them so tight. These are the same yardage as this one for the 100 grams or so, but it looks much smaller because it's twisted so tightly. So these are, let's see, Lucky Violet. This is her Beatrice base. Come on, let's focus. It's 75% superwash and 25% merino. This is the Ansel colorway, and it's mostly cream with some black and gray speckling. And then this other one is called Somnambulist. I love that word. That's a fun word, somnambulist. I think that has something to do with being sleepy. I'll have to look that up because I'm probably making that up right now. But this is very similar to the Ansel colorway. It's just got less cream and more gray. And I believe that I showed you this other one a while back that I got from dyedbyhandyarns.com. She's down in Australia. I fell in love with this one because she had used her own colorway for her Impressionist shawl, and I was very inspired by it, so I ran and got that one. And so I was gonna somehow do the 3 of these in some sort of combination for a shawl. Well, I fell in love with this one. I love it. I can't get over the name. You're gonna need a bigger boat. That's just dang funny. So it turns out that the reds in my shark yarn are very similar to the reds in this 12 Collegia by Dyed by Hand Yarns. So they're very similar. So, and it kind of fits right snug in there if I were to do some sort of fade progression. So it just works out. I'm excited. I am gonna figure out something to do with these 4 skeins. It's obviously gonna be a huge shawl, but I am super excited. So yay, I got some new yarns. I'm gonna add to that somewhere. I'm gonna put it up on the shelf and try to figure out what I'm gonna make with it. I don't know. I haven't really quite decided what I'm gonna do, but that's okay. So let's see. I don't have any actual whips, no, FOs yet. I'm still working on my socks. It's like I said, I worked so much this week. I am just wiped out. And but I did, you know, here and there get a little bit of my sock knitting done. So here is the first finished sock of my Brown Bagging It Sock Club choice. This was the Summer Breeze socks by Gabby Boland. And the only thing that I did different was her sock called for stockinette all the way around. She did the striping and she did a really ingenious toe. I love it. But I did decide that this was going to be the first time I was going to try the Fish Lips Kiss heel. And it turned out great and it fits wonderfully. So I am super excited. So along with the Fish Lips Kiss heel and incorporating 4x4 rib instead of stockinette, I have a sock. I've got 1.5 million ends, so you know, that's cool. That's gonna be fun later. So I haven't started the second sock yet, but I do want to do that because I really want to get these done for the Brown Bagging It Sock Club, and I'm hopefully I hopefully want to enter it into the Grocery Girls sock bash for July. I just got to get cracking. So now that I've got a couple of days off, I'm definitely going to do that. And I probably would have gotten the second one started, but I really wanted to also work on the other sock that I had told you I wanted to finish. This is an old whip that I started back in November. And I pulled it out and I started working on it, and then I got addicted to the way the colors are working up. So the last time that I showed this, I was about here. It was cuffed down. So I was about here. So now you see I've gone through the heel flap and I'm now decreasing my gusset. This is the Nemesis sock. And I'm blanking on the name of the designer right now, but I will put it up here. It's such a pretty pattern. I have very few solids and semi-solids. But I fell in love with this colorway. This is 3 Irish girls on the Adorn sock base, and this colorway, look at how different it looks in the slip stitch heel. So pretty. The colorway was called Land of the Loon, and if you've ever seen a picture of a loon, it does look like it, like the black and whites and grays and then the red eye. It's beautiful. And I had requested if they could specifically dye some coordinating red because at the time they didn't have that. And so I've got the matching red. Oh my gosh, and this pattern, this stitch pattern is so fun. I love her designs so very much. Yeah, and I feel like a bad fan, a bad designer fan for not remembering her name, but I will post it here. I couldn't stop working on these. They're so pretty. So this is the first sock, so I'm gonna try to get these done too. I'm not like in as much of a hurry to get these done this coming week, but I am excited to finally see how they're working up. I mean, I love how this colorway is just coming up. Just beautiful cherry reds, and then some of the cherry red mixing with the black makes this pretty maroon, and the way that it's spiraled up there, I love it. I love it. So I'm having so much fun playing with this sock. So that's what I did. That's why I didn't start the second Summer Breeze sock. I don't really have a whole lot more. It's going to be a very short video today, and I apologize. I did finish Dead Man's Folly by Agatha Christie. I haven't looked to see yet what we're reading for August in the Delicious Death group on Ravelry. I haven't yet checked that out, but hopefully it's something I can get at my library or maybe even on audio. I find that I really love listening to Agatha Christie stories on audio, especially. There's this one particular actor who reads a lot of Agatha Christie's novels, and his name is Hugh Fraser, and he's just got the best reading voice, and I love listening to him. So it would be nice if I could find an audio this next month for whatever book that we are reading. I will look it up and I'll list it down here as well. And I am still in the middle of Silence by Sarah Rain, and that one is coming along really good. I'm just loving her ghost stories, and I'm having so much fun. But they're in the other room. I am planning on going and taking my mom for pedicure today, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun with that. I'm gonna go have some breakfast, and I really want to get all of that done as soon as I can this morning, because it's been super hot here, and once it gets after noon, it's over 100 degrees again, and I can't. I just can't. Yesterday at the concert was ridiculous. It was so hot. Everybody was just waiting for the sun to fall behind the stage area so that we were like no longer being blasted by this hot sun. Oh, it's crazy hot. So hot. So I want to get some things done. You know, all my running around that I want to do today, I want to get it done quite early so that I can come home and work on some knitting. I've got, what am I watching? I just watched this. I got one more disc of Elementary that I gotta watch. It's the last season ever. I've got one more disc. I don't know how many episodes are on there, but I've got the last disc, and I'm kind of like sad to put that one in because it was such a good show. I love Lucy Liu so much. So yeah, I'm watching that. I just watched, what is it called? Loch Ness. I love BBC television shows, you know, shows all from the UK and stuff like that. And this one is set in Scotland. It's called Loch Ness, and it's following it's such a detective murder crime mystery show, and you know, true to fashion, the way that the UK does a lot of their television series is, especially these detective type things, they tend to get one story and drag it out over the whole season. You know, it's not just solved within the first few minutes, you know, within the first episode, and then the next episode is a completely different crime. It's usually one big long drama over the whole season. So I just started watching. This was the first season, and I think it's the only season out so far. It's called Loch Ness, and it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And I did have a winner for my 6 months of being on YouTube, and I had asked you all to go back to episode number 26 and post a comment, and you would be entered into a giveaway. And I've only gotten one comment on there, so I didn't even have to do a random draw. She won. So I'm going to be putting her name here. I'm going to insert it here, and if you could just get in contact with me. You probably easiest to get in contact with me through Ravelry if you have that. If not, you can message me through Instagram, and let me know how I can get in touch with you so that we can send you off your prize. Again, it's going to be the prizes that you can choose from are listed in the down box for episode number 26. I am so thankful for everyone who comes back to watch this show, and I am so thankful for being able to share all of the things that I love with you, and I'm grateful that you guys keep coming back. And thank you. 6 months on YouTube has been amazing, and it's gone by so quickly, and thank you. I can't say thank you enough. So I'm gonna go ahead and wish you all a wonderful week, and I will see you guys hopefully again on Sunday. I'll try not to be late this time, but I really did need that little bit of rest yesterday. So I appreciate you all coming back and listening to me. I will see you all next week, and bye. Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito, deja que te diga cosas